Hey y'all, so this is our meeting this morning on the Zoom, and I'm gonna video it just so that the people that aren't here can hear what we're talking about this morning. First off, every single person that I give a 10-day or a 5-day to goes on a calendar. Buy one at the Dollar Tree. Make a notepad and make your own. Do something. But you have got to keep up with all of these 10 days and 5 days. You're going to lose them. I learned the hard way. You need to note on the calendar if they're a 5-day or a 10-day. That's important because I need to know what day to ask these people to measure. You don't want to ask a 10-day experience right in the middle to measure. Okay? Only one time do we need to do that. People don't like to measure themselves. So this lady she's not on Facebook. I also learned that if they're not on Facebook, you better put a note in your calendar to text that person. I have missed people that are not on Facebook because I used to look through my message history to try to figure it out. Well, I missed following up with my pastor's wife. So that's somebody you don't ever want to forget. And so I was really embarrassed. But anyway, I've learned. So every single person is on my calendar, and they're on there. If they're doing a 10-day, it's an 11-day repeat. If they're doing a 5-day, it's a 6-day repeat. Because that very first day, I'm going to tell you from my experience and my mistakes that I've learned from, you better tell your people, do Max Maui Punch on day 1. And tell your people to split it in half, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons, on the first 2 days. Get off my screen. Now, so put it on the calendar. That is the moral of the story. If you are not following up every single day with every single one of those experiences, your business is not going to grow like it should grow. Plain and simple. If you do not want to invest that time, then you do not need to expect that all those people are going to order. It is up to you to keep the excitement up while they're trying out this product. It is up to you to build it and keep it in the back of their mind. If you're not reminding them about this every day, they're going to forget to drink it. It's going to end up being thrown in the trash because they never even used it. It's going to end up being sitting on their counter for weeks and weeks, never being drank, okay? You have to get the excitement going. Alrighty. So, they're on the calendar now. What am I saying to these people? So on day 1, as soon as I hand them their experience, as soon as we walk away, I will go and I will put them on my calendar and I will send them a message. Excuse me. And I know you guys watched Brian James. I know you watched the recording of that. If you didn't, you better go find it. You missed out. But he talked about the same simple process over and over and over. And folks, it's working for me. I know it will work for you. We all live in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, where everybody acts a little different than they do in the rest of the world. And money's not growing on the trees. People that tell you they're too broke to spend $30 are lying to you. $30 is nothing anymore, and they will find $30 to go to Dillard's and buy pillows or blankets because they're on sale. They just have not been convinced in their heart that your product works. Someone that says, I don't have money right now, say, okay, if you decide you want to try it, holler at me. Move on. Stop messing with them. You do not have time. There are people out there that have $30 or $60 at this point that will invest in themselves. There's plenty of people to go around. Stop messing with those ones that tell you they ain't got $30. They're full of crap. Alrighty. So, let's look at the lady that I want to show you in Messenger because I've walked her through my entire process and it worked out well. I put her on my calendar. And I know her, so I know she's not going to care if I put her name on this video. And you saw her name on my calendar. And I'm going to go all the way back to the very beginning because I have followed up with her like I'm telling you that you need to do. I do this. That's why it works. Every single person on that calendar, I want to turn it into 3 of their friends doing an experience. Because guess what? When you run out of experiences that are out there in the world that people are trying your product, when those are all dried up, your raise is not coming. And I want my check to get bigger every single week. And I'm pretty sure that you guys want the same thing. When you run out of experiences that are going, that means you're starting over from scratch day 1. I don't want to be there. I want to keep going higher, higher, higher. And I do not want to ever get back to no experiences out there. I want my experiences to be so freaking many out there that they will not fit on that Google Calendar, that I have to get a poster board for every single day to list all the names. That's what I want. Because I want this to be, I want my income to come from here. Okay, so here we are, very beginning. So this person friends with me on Facebook. They saw my post. I didn't have to reach out in the beginning with the, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? I do that, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do with that, just like Brian James and every single other person that I have ever watched a training tells me to do. Folks, it doesn't get new. There's nothing new here. She reached out. I said, okay. First off, she said she's lost some weight on her own, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And so before I just jump into trying to sell her something, say something personal. Take 2 seconds to make that connection. Wow, congratulations. And then, okay, for 10 days it's $60, and it will be a good kickstart. I think I said luck. Great luck start, but it should have been kick. Oh, there we go. Kick, not luck. I was talk texting. Do you notice what I did not offer her? I did not offer her a 5-day. I have kind of stopped doing that, but I still kind of do it. Give them a choice. You want to show 10 or 5, and I'll show you another lady that I did that with. But, you know, I just thought, I'm not even messing with 5 days. 10 days is $60. Okay, so she says, okay, well, do I order it? Nope. I'll be there, blah, 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 in just a little bit. So she came down there. I always want cash. Okay, I know her. I took a check, but you always say cash. Or you can say I can request the money right here in Messenger. And if you do that, there's a plus sign at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but it would be right down here. There's a dollar sign when you open your Messenger. If you're on your phone, push the plus sign, the dollar sign pulls up. And that will let you request money from whoever you're in a message with. Alright, so I'm going to meet her down at the gas station. And I went ahead because this lady I've not ever sent this campfire to. Listen. If I educate her on this product, what is she going to do? She's going to educate her friends. She's going to do half my work for me. I love that. I want her to go and get me some more customers. So I want her to be a little educated. She might see a buddy and say, hey, I'm starting this new thing. You're fat too. You've been trying to lose weight. You want to start it with me? People will do that. People are nice people, and our product is freaking amazing, and they will share it. Plain and simple. Stop deciding for them. Stop thinking, oh, they're never going to pay for this. Oh, they won't do it. Bull, you did it. You did it because it's awesome and it works. Do not prejudge people. That is not fair. You have a miracle in your hands. It's your job to share it. And what is wrong with helping people be better? Folks, we failed at so many things. All kinds of weight loss. Failed. Big red X's, and so we feel like crap. Give these people the opportunity to succeed. Don't judge for them. Just say, hey, here it is. If you want it, fine. If you don't, fine. The worst they're going to do is say no. Next. Move on. Alrighty, so I went ahead and sent her the campfire video. She's already buying, but I want her to have the information in her brain. I want to educate her, whether she's going to buy or not. Every single person on earth needs to see the campfire video. Plain and simple. It's the best thing in the world to explain stuff. Every single person needs to watch it. Send it to her. Alright, so this lady, I messed up. I got to talking, got carried away, and I forgot to give her 10. I just gave her 5, so I had to meet her again. Okay, so we met, blah, 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 blah. Now, don't forget, I told her all of this when I met her, that I'm going to remind her right here. Do not forget, 1/2 packet of Max Maui Punch in a half a bottle of water, and measure, measure, measure. Important. LOL. You have got to remind them to measure. And you know what? On day 2, I'll say, hey, did you remember to measure? If they say, no, I haven't had time, you have got to keep harping, 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 and get them to measure. I know this is not a weight loss product. I know that. But right now, it's so new in our area. The weight loss success is what's going to get us customers really like going. And then their spouses are going to be like, you know what? I might try that because I noticed you're in a better mood. I noticed you have more energy and you're talking about it. I might give it a whirl. And we're going to bleed out into those people that aren't fat but maybe need to use this when they're working out and that kind of thing. Once we educate our population in this area, we can branch to the fitness people and the want to feel good people and the ADHD people. But the fat people are easy to get right now. I'm sorry, and I hate to say it that way, but it's true. Okay. So I want her to measure, measure, measure. Now, blah, 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 blah. When we had a talk, she wanted her kid in green country football, so I gave it. This is all build a relationship and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Just so happened there was a sale. Okay, I know this lady's just on day 2 because look here, day 2, and I sent her a voice clip. Voice clips are awesome because they can hear your excitement.
Probably won't see a whole bunch of difference today because you're just finishing that half a pack of it. Tomorrow, you should see more energy. So tomorrow will be your first day, full pack. Good to talk to you last night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
So she heard my voice. She knows me, so I don't have to hype it up or anything, but it's just like a reminder. Hey, okay, so it's day 1, day 2. It's just half a pack. Don't expect a lot. It's a half a pack. We're getting you keto adapted. We're doing a half a pack so you don't stay on the toilet for 3 days with diarrhea. I learned that the hard way too. So just let them know. You're not supposed to expect a miracle today. Wait till day 3. Something will happen on day 3. They might be seeing the energy, and that's okay. I don't want to hype it up and then have them feel like another failure. I just want to keep it in her brain and keep the instructions going. Day 1, day 2, half a packet, Max Maui Punch. Why do I tell them to do Max Maui Punch? I'll tell you, because one lady started with Swiss Cacao Max, hated it, flavor was disgusting to her. She called me and said, come get it all back. I don't want you to waste it. I'm throwing it in the trash. I will never drink this again. It tastes horrible. Didn't matter what I said to her. She was done. Learned my lesson. So from now on, every single person, I tell them you drink this first. The worst complaint I've ever had is it's too sweet. If it's too sweet for you, keep adding some water. But make sure you get it down in an hour. If you have to add a gallon of water to this to have it not be so sweet, you have to drink it in an hour. So tell them that. Tell them that in a message again on day 1. All right, so right here. It's really early to tell if you love this because you've only been on it for a couple of days, and I get that. But there's a sale right now. That's the biggest one I've ever seen since I've been with them, and I do not want to leave you out. I don't know. She might just go in and order it. I don't know how much, where she's at or what she's feeling. Hey, start on this flavor and get yourself out of here. Now, day 3, first day of a whole packet. Choose any flavor. You should see more energy today for sure. I send that to almost every single body word for word. Day 3, this is your first day. Take a whole packet, whole bottle of water, pick your flavor and go. And I always tell them when I meet them, and usually in this day 3, I'll say, if you hate the flavor, you pick one that you don't like, hold your nose, suck it down anyway. The ketones getting in your blood are the magic. I had a man dumped in his coffee. He said, that tastes like crap. I dumped it out. Well, guess what? There was an experience failed. He might as well have thrown his money in the fireplace. And I now have lost a testimony. So I tell him, do not dump this out. Suck it down, hold your nose, brush your teeth when you're done, get the nasty taste out, but you've got to get the ketones in your belly so they'll get in your blood. Taste does not affect these ketones working. Prepare them up front for a bad flavor, because guess what? No person will like every flavor in their packet. All right, so she said, did the origin today, not bad, awesome. Now let me give her a little education about orange. That's the best for fat loss because of the coconut. Now, is it the only one for fat loss? No, it's not. So now I'm going to start educating her right now, and I'm mentioning the sale again. The orange is what I drink every morning. I like it because it saves money because it comes with a 30-day can, bucket, and a scoop. People can't figure out what a can is. I couldn't either when I started. And I just so happened to go through all this with a person that very night. And so I wanted to give her this information. Hey, this sale is now, and this is what you're going to save if you just go ahead and pull the trigger. And she says, oh, okay, well, how long is it lasting? I have no clue how long it lasts, but I know for sure it's good this week. All right, so here we go. Day 4, second day, full packet. This should bring more energy and way less appetite. Watch for that. And you get a new flavor. So day 4, every person should see more energy and appetite. Keep that simple. Let them know to be watching for it. By day 4, if you're not seeing energy and appetite, there's something wrong with you. Like you're a vegetable, you are, maybe you're doing too many drugs. I don't know. But by day 4, unless you're a stick of wood, if you've drank 4 days of ketones, you're going to have energy and your appetite's going to be down. We all know this. Remind them, they may not have noticed. You know what? I'm not hungry. But I'm going to point it out to her. Okay, she didn't answer me. That's fine. And I tell them when I hand out their stuff, I say, I'm going to message you every single day. If you're busy, don't answer me back. That's fine. And I tell them this word for word. I'm not going to take money from you and never talk to you again. I'm not going to have you out there using this brand new product and not know what's going on with your body and not have anyone to ask questions to. So, prepare them. Tell them when you hand them the product, I am going to message you every single day. If you don't have time to answer me or you just don't want to answer me, that's okay. But I'm going to touch base with you. Let them know ahead of time what to expect so they don't think you're crazy and you're stalking them. All right, day 5. You should really be seeing more energy now for sure. Now I'm going to throw this one in. By the way, how are you sleeping? She has not mentioned sleep. But I know you get better sleep on ketones. One more time, I'm going to throw something out there about the sale. If you're liking this, don't wait and miss the sale, just saying. Okay. She says, oh, energy levels are starting to go up, but I'm sleeping so good. I used to wake up several times a night, but now I sleep all the way through. Wow. So she now, because I've asked her, how are you sleeping? She's realized, you know what, I am sleeping good. Great. And keep those words in mind because I'm going to use them at the end. And so she doesn't like chocolate swirl. Okay, but look here. But yes, I drink it holding my nose, of course. Because I told her in the beginning, if you get one you don't like, hold your nose, suck it down. I tell everyone that. It's like the same speech over and over and over and over. Alrighty. So I said, yes, looky there. One of the most amazing benefits is sleep. So I'm going to cement that right into her. Because guess what? She's going to go tell her friends. I have more energy. I have slept good. I don't like all the flavors, but I drink it anyway. I'm setting her up to promote this product to her friends so that my business builds. I don't know. This lady may want to be a promoter herself. If she decides to go that route, guess what? She's halfway trained. Great. If she's not going to be a promoter, she's at least going to be trained to tell people about this product just through this process. All right. Now, good job getting it down. Give her some pats on the back. Give her some praise. Ladies, we've all failed at every single diet we've ever done. No one's ever telling us good job on our diets. Put some sweet words in there for your people. You're building a relationship with them because you want them to be your customer forever. And you're also keeping this in their mind positively. They got some praise, they got some kudos, the brain's doing something. You know, I like this stuff. I like this lady. I like this community. All this is good. All right. So she says, oh, I agree. She's lost 2 pounds. I don't know why she's weighing because I told her not to because guess what? We don't measure our success in pounds. I said, awesome. You did measure, right? I just want to keep it back in her brain. Measure. We don't worry about the pounds. She says, okay, I'm not going to check that till Friday. I did measure, and I'm like, good. Big fat thumbs up. All right, now, last day. Can't wait to hear. And if you have some good news, not everyone does in 5 days. Now, I've stopped following up in the middle with my 10 days, but I used to. I don't do this anymore. Now, I'm going to set her up to help me out. If you have some good news, not everyone does, and I tell every single person this when I hand them their 5 or 10 day, I say, I hope you get a lot of fat loss. Not everyone will see fat loss. There are a few people that have tried this and they've got zero results. I hope you have amazing results with your fat loss, but I guarantee you you're going to have more energy and less appetite. Guarantee you that. I can't guarantee fat loss, but I hope you see it. Prepare them so that they don't hate you when 50 of your friends have said they've lost 10 inches and they didn't lose jack. Prepare them for that so that they don't, they don't expect the fat loss, because it ain't going to come to everybody in the first 10 days. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Every single person's body is different. Okay, but if you have some good news, and not everyone does in 5 days, if you post something like this, what did I tell you? Give them the words. People can't spell and people have crappy grammar, and I want someone reading their post to understand what the crap they just said, okay? She said, and then I gave her the words. I just tried Keto AS for 5 days and lost inches. More than that, I've been sleeping so good. I used to wake up several times a night. Supposed to say but. Not now. I sleep all the way through, and I have the most amazing clean energy. Okay, this middle sentence was her exact words from up top. I just copied and pasted what she said in. And I have the most amazing clean energy. I added that. I love this stuff. Now, I said those are some of your words. Anyway, if you post it public and tag me. If you don't do that, I'm not giving you anything. So that I can share it. Let her know I'm going to share your post. All your Thrive friends are going to know you're doing keto. Then I'm going to give you 2 free packets. Okay, and then you can stretch that out until your order comes. Again, remind them, you got to order. You're about to run out. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so here she goes. Okay, drank this whiskey cow, not too bad. A lot of energy. And usually worn out by 8 p.m., but at 10 p.m. I was still going, not tired, not sleepy. Was afraid I'd be too wired, but sound asleep by 11. This is typical conversations, and I love it when the customer's engaging with me and they're not ignoring me, because I'm building, okay? And so, yeah, I give her some feedback. Yep, the energy is really hard to describe. Although you don't feel tired, falling asleep is easy, and the sleep is so good because your body, I made this part up. I don't know if that's why you sleep good, but it sounded good. Your body didn't have to clean up all the glucose mess from the day. I notice if I eat a crappy meal late at night, I have a harder time sleeping. And so when I stick to a great diet, my sleep is even better. I think that has a lot to do with it. Can't wait to see all the buzz from your friends when you post. Again, I'm keeping it in your brain. When we're done, you're going to post. And listen, once you have a smart ship, for every 2 friends that set up their own smart ship, you get a month free. So there's no reason to ever pay again after that first order, because people are going to ask you. So I'm setting up her expectations to, 1, reach out to her friends, to 2, I'm addressing this money issue, this cost issue. People are going to see your butt shrinking, and they're going to want to do what you're doing. So why do you need to worry about how much it is? Because you're never going to pay for it again if you'll just talk about it and open your mouth. I have no idea the finances at your house, but you need to get your order done by Friday to get this sale. Pay for you to miss it, blah, blah, blah. Can't order, but it'll be next Friday. That's my pay. But that sale may still be going on. I don't know, but I will let you know for sure. That'd be great. With just me working, money gets tight. So she's already thinking about money, but it's a good thing I got it in her brain that she's not going to pay for ketones now, right here. Connect, connect, connect. So right now, there's a Zoom. It's Thursday at 8 p.m. tonight. Here it is. If you're not sending this link out, first off, if you're not watching the Zooms, you're doing something wrong. Second, if you're not sending this link out every single Thursday and Sunday, posting it on Facebook, whatever you do, private message it to every person on every Thursday and Sunday that's doing an experience, because that Zoom's going to educate them on the product. Somebody's going to ask a question that they will wonder about but they didn't know yet. Oh, that's a good question. I want to know that too. And it's going to give them the tools to educate their friends for you to build your business so that you don't have to work so hard. Love it. Okay, so today's flavor, what'd you drink today? And are your clothes looser? Can't wait to hear your measurements, blah, blah, blah. Okay, listen here. 8.75 inches is what she's lost. And she says, will you remind me what you wanted me to post? So she wants some words. She doesn't really know. So I said, oh my God, way to go. First off, give her some praise before I get to what I want. Good job. Proud of you. say those things. I give her the exact post that I want her to post, and I do it separately so she can hold it with her finger to copy and then hold it with her finger to paste when she gets over to her status. Public status and tag me, and what's your flavor? She said, I like the raspberry lemonade. So but I know it's the max, so I guess it's the orange. No, for your free ones. I'm saying I'm not asking you what you're going to order. What one do you want for free? Oh, if it's free, I'll take the raspberry lemonade. Great. So guess what? Today I'm mailing her out her raspberry lemonade because she did make that post for me. Now, let me show you what you do with her post. And I'm going to pause this video because this one's 25 minutes. Part 2, we're going to go into her post.